Hello, welcome to my series, How to Play the Clarinet. In this video, I'll be discussing how to use alternate fingerings on the clarinet. There are many ways to play each note on the clarinet. Some sound better, some are easier to play, and some are useful in very specific scenarios. Here are some of the easier alternate fingerings. If you have seen the previous part, then you will have learned about the alternate fingerings for many of the lower and higher notes. But now it's time to learn about alternate fingerings for the middle notes. F sharp, for example, has an alternate fingering. You can either play F sharp with just your pointer finger, or you can use the alternate fingering, which is the key for F, and then you add the two bottom side keys here. This alternate fingering for F sharp makes it very easy to go from a note like F, where if you're just doing the normal fingering, it doesn't work nearly as well. Going on, B flat has an alternate fingering. Since the pointer finger is much faster than the thumb, if you need to play an A to a B flat very fast, you can use the third from the bottom side key, this one, like so. Okay, so here's normal B flat, and here's the alternate one. That's very useful if you have to play very fast, and it also is a bit of a brighter tone, so it can help with that. The alternate fingering tends to, it does sound like a lot brighter, so that is something you want to watch out for. It should only really be used if you're playing very fast. Leading off of that, you play the normal B-flat fingering, and add the alternate fingering like we just shown and do both at the same time, you get a note that sounds a lot like B. It is quite sharp, and the pitch is just awful and it doesn't sound very good, but it's extremely useful if you're playing very fast. That's just something that's not possible to do if you're doing the normal B fingering. That's much slower. The same thing can be done with C by just adding the top two side keys. It's very out of tune again, but it's really helpful if you're playing those really fast notes. Also, if you're playing a very high C, you can use the same alternate fingerings. This key right here, the third from bottom again, lets you play high D. It's very helpful if you're playing quickly. Then, if you use the A key, it'll let you play an E flat. Again, that's very out of tune, really useful if you're playing fast. And then finally, if you do both at the same time, you can get a high E. And that's, again, useful if you don't want to go up that register and you want to stay in that, not into the altissimo register, and you just want to stay in the upper register and play those notes quickly. And now, congratulations, you know how to play the alternate fingers for the middle and high notes. See you next time.